Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to withdraw your funds via wire to your bank account or to your recipient's bank account. The first step that you need is to have an already linked bank account or to link a new bank account. If you need to find out how to do this, check the links below on how best to do that. So for the first step, let's take a look at what bank accounts I have linked already. So I have here my US bank account, and I am going to go ahead and send a payout or a payment to myself to this bank account. So I'll go ahead and click on Withdrawal Payout. And on the withdrawal payout form, note that this bank account is pre-selected. So I check that everything's okay. And I want to send myself $200. However, to cover the banking processing fees, I need to increase my amount to receive net $200. Note that the fees for receiving wires depend on your bank's geographical location and processing fees. So keep in mind that this can, at this time, range from anywhere from $30 to $60. So once I review that everything looks good, I click submit. Then I'll get an email confirmation. So I'll go ahead and confirm that. And once confirmed and your payout is verified, you will receive your wire within 1 to 3 business days. Again, please note that if your bank takes a little bit longer to process, it might be 1 or 2 business days off that timeline. Okay, so what if I need to send a payout to somebody else or to another bank account that I have not added? So this is where I can either select another bank account before I submit my payout or go ahead and add a new bank account. Today I'm going to show you how to add a new bank account when you have an international bank account. So for example, for demonstration, I'm going to have an account in Fiji. So I'll click on add a new bank account and then fill out a useful name here. For my billing address, I'm going to use the name exactly as it appears on my Fiji bank account statements. And for purposes of demonstration here, for that bank account, I use my middle name. So it's very important that I include it here and that this information matches exactly as what I have on my statement. Another thing to note is that for some countries, depending on your geographical location, an intermediary bank is necessary. You can get this information regarding the intermediary bank from your bank. And this is necessary specifically to be able to process your wires. So similar as you enter your main bank information, you're going to enter the details for your intermediary bank here. So for example, in addition to bank account number, ABA, and SWIFT, my bank in Fiji requires this special note to come with every wire so that it can be credited to my account. So I'm going to include that on my bank notes. After I'm done filling out this information, which I obtained from my bank in Fiji here and from logging into my account or by directly talking to my bank, I'm going to go ahead and select the type of bank account. So here, this one, IBAN is not supported because I need to enter the bank account number and the routing or the Swift BIC number. After I fill out these fields, go ahead and save your payment method or bank account. This will go through a quick verification process, and once that is complete, you will be able to use this new account that you added to send a payout to yourself if it's your bank account, or to the bank account holder. You can also use this bank account for payments. If you need to know how to do payments, please check the links below. It's a very similar process as you would add a new bank account. So now let's review the tips for withdrawing your funds. It is very important that you send funds only to your linked bank accounts. So before sending a wire to a specific bank account, check that you have the correct information. Here's where giving it a relevant and meaningful name when you are adding your bank account helps you distinguish between your safe bank accounts. Also, as you review your payout, ensure that you enter an amount that will cover the bank and processing fees. This fee can vary depending on your bank and geographical location. Now, if you need to send your payout to a new bank account and you need to link your bank account before sending the payout, here are some tips on how to link your bank account. Make sure that you get your instructions from your bank or from your recipient. Include the intermediary bank information when it is required. And what will happen on the form is the intermediary bank fields will show in your form. If they do not show up in your form, that means it's not needed and you're good to go without an intermediary bank. As far as the name and billing address, enter it exactly as it appears on your bank statement or on your recipient's bank statement or invoice if it's an invoice that you're paying for via wire. Please ensure that the bank account details that you enter is for wires. Some banks use different routing numbers, including the ones that appear on your statement, and those routing numbers are typically for ACH in US or direct payment deposit, or they can be just for the check. So wire routing numbers are typically different than those that you see on a statement. So please ask your bank to make sure that you have the right information and to avoid a return wire. I hope that was helpful. Please let us know if you have any feedback, questions, or suggestions, and I hope you have a great day.